What's up, fellas? What's up with it? What's up with it? What's up with it? We are up in here on this good Sunday afternoon. This good Sunday afternoon, we're up in here, fellas. Get up in here and fuck with me. Y'all know what time it is. We are up in this motherfucker. Hey, fellas, be careful, ladies. Fellas, be careful out there. It's like a winter advisory. It's a good snowstorm. I know up in Kansas City, we got like 10 or 11 inches of snow. I just got done shoveling up snow and throwing down salt. So y'all know how it goes. Just be careful out here in this weather, fellas. Trend Trader in this motherfucker. Shouts out to the homie Trend Trader. What's good, Casey? What's up, homie? You already know we up in here. We're gonna talk about this shit, fellas. Look, check this out. Before we get off into the intro and everything, fellas, most men are judgmental with the woman who they truly like. And I'm gonna explain that and I'm gonna break it down. Pedro up in this motherfucker. Shouts out to the homie Pedro, the new era of music. What's good, Trend Trader? What's good, KC? Yeah, we up in this motherfucker. Y'all know what's up. Shouts out to y'all. Hey, fellas, before we get off into it, hit the PayPal, the Cash App, the Rumble. Go on Rumble and download the Rumble app, fellas. When I'm done with this, I got a few videos to drop over there. And download the Rumble app and go and follow KC, the Red Pill out for the bunker, and get that work. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what time it is. Get at me in the Patreon just as well, fellas. All the tiers are open. Every tier is open. There's no excuse on you guys not getting at me. Every tier open, you dig? So all the tiers and all game is over there, fellas. If you enjoy the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Also hit the membership button so you can be alerted on these videos once I go live on the pre-record and the pre-exclusives. You did the pre-live exclusives and shit that everybody gonna get. Also, fellas, get at me in the bottom of the screen. Get at me in the Gmail, railsfargo12 at gmail.com. Get at me on X, formerly known as Twitter, the real Rails FA1, fellas. Been out there shoveling up all that snow, fella. My throat harsh. I've been sweating and shit, so bear with me. I had a couple of these motherfucking water bottles. Yeah, I'm great down. These motherfuckers is going down. So bear with me, fellas, and share this. Y'all already know what time it is. Share this. Trend Trader. He said, Pedro. Yeah, we up in this motherfucker. New era music. Y'all fellas need to get rid of that judgment stuff. It's a big ass turnoff to her. Exactly. Y'all already know what time it is. Pedro again, the new era. Especially the guys that get surprised. Becoming judgmental when they find out their chicks have sex with you or having sex out here, if that's what you're saying. I get what you're saying, fellas. And I get what Pedro's saying. And he's speaking of real, fellas, but I'm going to break down the science of this shit. You know what I'm saying? He said, have a sex toy. We have sex toys. Oh, they get you all sex toys and shit. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they do all that. Hey, look, bro, I'm going to break down the science. Look. Every man, unless you have experience, unless you have learned not to be that kind of person, unless you have developed yourself into that person that come up out of that character, you're going to automatically off the back, and you can have a game. The father, you can have a father that got the most game on earth. Excuse me, fellas, uncles, pastors, preachers, cousins, whoever, guys in the neighborhood may have all the game. You know what I'm saying? You could have been experienced through them. You could have had, they could have been in your ear raising you with this kind of game. You're still naturally, fellas, if you're not into the rainbow, the risk breaking community, you get what I'm saying, fellas. If you're not into that Skittles community, fellas, you're going to naturally be judgmental towards the woman that you like. However, you may not be judgmental towards the rest of these women. But the women that you do like, you're going to naturally be judgmental towards them unless you got the game and you developed yourself up out of that, fella. And that typically comes with experience. See, don't listen to these guys who get on this camera and so-called dating coaches and whatever you call them or whatnot. Don't listen to that shit, man. When you hear a certain guy say, "Oh, I've never been jealous or of a woman liking a guy that may look better than me, taller than me, have more than me, or whatever the case may be," right? You may have experienced it in the younger years. You may experience it 14, 13, 12, and whatever the case may be. You may experience it in your 20s, 30s, 40s. However, you are going to experience that. But once you catch that, it takes a man to catch that and know that You can't be this way with no woman, especially if you want great results. You get what I'm saying, fellas? Great results come from you treating all women the same. And when you get into the mind frame of not treating all women the same simply because you got this one chick that you truly like, you know what I'm saying? You just don't want to believe that she had shitload of sex partners. You just don't want to believe that she's been around. You just don't want to believe that it's a chance that she got bodies and there's been multiple guys before you, or she may like a guy sexually before you, or whatever how her likes is, and you know what I'm saying, you don't want to believe these things. So off the back, you will instantly start treating her different than the rest of these chicks that you run into because you into her, you like her. You know what I'm saying? This is a bit you can see yourself, and you get most guys think that weird shit. I can see myself knocking this up, wifing it up, doing whatever the case, right? With the bitch to try to progress you guys is further in the relationship. Most guys do this, fellas. And what it does, it stains them in the way they see all women. And when you're judgmental because you may get with a chick you like, and she may say things like, you may watch a movie or whatever, corn flicks or whatever, talk about some certain things. And she may mention, when I in my college years, when I went to college or whatever, I'm gonna keep it real. I had a little, threesome, a little something, me and my friend, you know what I'm saying? We fucked around with 2 other guys and 3 other guys, and and she just having a conversation. Y'all talking about sexual things. Y'all building, you know what I'm saying, the bond amongst you guys, this conversation of what you can tolerate and what you can't tolerate. You know what I'm saying? You building the chemistry amongst her, with her on trying to not be that person that she see like the rest of these average guys, you know what I'm saying? A person that's going to automatically judge her off the back. You want to build that. You want her to not see you that way. But if it's not in you, which takes the experiences, which takes the knowledge and the game, you know what I'm saying, and the wisdom to know that all women are the same. If it's not in you, fellas, you can fake it all you want and try not to be that person. But it's going to come out eventually. It's going to unravel itself. The reason why is because this is not who you are. You want to be that person that's not like this. And you fight so hard. You try to, fuck with multiple women and things of that sort. You try to develop that. But the spirit of life, God, the creation, is what he's going to do is test you. You may not get a physical test from the bitch. You may not get a physical test from the man, fellas, or whatever the case, or people on earth. But you're going to get a test from God. I believe that. And he's going to test you with your nature, which is fucking women. He's going to test you with a chick because you want to be this person that don't want to be judgmental. You want to be this person that don't want to call out bitches shit, or you want to be a person that she can easily come to, confide in, talk to, or whatever the case may be, right? But he's going to test you with that, and he's going to give you a bitch that you like. Now, you fell in a test. Isn't a bad thing in God's eyes because that means you got more developing to do. You got more experiences. You got more growth to do. But in the eyes of the game, it's a bad thing because you got to catch on to all the experience. You got to catch on to everything that's coming your way. You got to be well equipped enough to know that you can't be judging a chick when she come and talk to you. Oh, I'd have had a threesome in college or whatever. And if it's a guy, if it's a bitch that you like, most dudes will be like, a threesome. Oh, damn, man. How many of them you had before? How many guys you've been sleeping with? Then they going to get off into their feelings and what they feel because their feelings is wrapped up in the bitch because they truly admire this bitch. They truly like this bitch. They're into her. And they don't want to believe these things about her. But this is the truth, fella. This is what it is. You want her to confide and you want her to talk to you, right? But then when she going to talk to you, you give her this feedback. You give her this pushback. You give her this judgmental behavior. You give her this judgmental gestures and things of that sort, which makes her not want to open up to you all the way. And that, fellas, especially if you got a girlfriend, could be bad for you. And the reason why it could be bad for you because you just open up the doors for another man to slide in that's not like you. You get it? She got to align herself with a guy that's not like you. She thought she had it in you. She tested you and see, but it's not you. You get what I'm saying? Hold up. Trend Trader, 100%. He said 100. It always comes out in a chick will accelerate that explode. Yeah, 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 yeah. She accelerate that fucking explosion, fellas. She will expose you like a motherfucker. You know, she's gonna be the one that's gonna be like, you know, and it could be. It may not just be this bitch that you. It could be any chick, but it's gonna be a chick that you like. That's gonna bring that out of you. And fellas, it's gonna be a chick that you like. Trust me. When I say that you like, she may not be that appealing to the next person. She may just be a pump and go for the next man. You know, she may not be that appealing at all to what next man like. I wouldn't even fuck the bitch with a flagpole. But it's gonna be a chick that you like though. You get it? And it's for some freakish way, it's gonna be a bitch that you like, and you're gonna fail that test. Because you automatically pedestalize her, fellas, when you judge her. That means you're saying that she ain't supposed to be a woman. She ain't supposed to be a human being. She ain't supposed to do the things that other bitches do that you know other bitches do. Oh, no, not my bitch. The next nigga bitch, yeah, but not mine though, right? Fuck out of here, fellas. This ain't how it's supposed to be. And those women, when you judging them like that, fellas, I get to come in behind them. Or a guy like me, I'm just keeping it real. Because they're going to run across a man like me that's not going to be that way. And when they run across a guy like me that's not going to judge, fellas, I got that damn TV, I got the game and shit. You see different flashes, but you get the message, fellas. You know, so I'm watching the game break come on in a minute. The Chiefs game. But check this out, fellas. When they run across a guy like me that's not going to judge her, a guy who went through that pain and pleasure or whatever, you know, the pain and situation or whatever, the thinking this way and that way about the women. Yeah, fellas, I've been there. I know. I guess I'm calling it out like this, but I've been through that. And by me going through that, fellas, I know what it is with all women. Fuck that. And yes, I run across women I like dearly, fellas. Dearly. Like, I be like, damn, man, this bitch she captivated the fuck out of a motherfucker, especially sexual. She's cooperative. She does the things for me. I ain't got to ask the bitch. You know what I'm saying? The bitch will call me, hey, I know you working. Did you got any power tools that went out or went bad or something? You know what I'm saying? I got a connection over Home Depot. I got a home girl that's working over there and they giving discounts. Whatever. I'm gonna get you. Damn, you know, shit like that. You like, okay, I'm digging this. This is, but fellas, she got a pass. I like her. There's a few chicks I like that, but she got a pass. There's things that I may not like about her past, but that's her past. Past is the word past for a reason, fellas. It's there for a reason. That means it's her fucking past. Just like you. You have a past. It's your past. That doesn't dictate what happens in the future and how you move and progress in the future, fellas, on who you are or right now and where you used to be in the past. You get what I'm saying? We all gonna run across someone that we're willing to go the extra mile for, you know? But with the game, fellas, you already know as a man, I'm only gonna go extra mile for certain women who's well worthy of that. But in the true eyes of, you know, human nature, fellas, we all gonna do something for someone we're gonna go extra mile for. But you know, that one who you like that, fella, she, you know, you gotta accept her opening up to you. You gotta accept these things, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Because if she can't open up to you, she gonna find a guy she can open up to. And if she can open up to that guy, guess what? Everything that you will want in her, everything that you truly like about her, times 10, he's gonna get it. He's gonna receive it. And he ain't got to do a damn thing for her like you do. He's not gonna argue with her. He's not gonna debate with her about her past and what she should have done and what she shouldn't have done and how she's moving and how it makes her future look and whatever the case and all. Man, this bitch is a hoe and all. He's not gonna do none of these things, man, because he understands women just as well as he understands men. He understands human nature, which most people don't. You know, they pedestalize and they think that motherfuckers can't make these kind of mistakes, or they think that these women can't live their lives the way they live their lives. Now that's what it is, you know. And when she give it off and open up to that next man, he's gonna get it. I mean, everything, sexual or whatever the case. He can send a bitch a text right now. Y'all can be chilling in the movie theater on y'all date night. He can send the bitch a text. He gonna come up with something to disrupt that night. Y'all may finish the movie. Y'all may go finish the dinner, but she gonna come up with something to disrupt that night on why she can't fuck with you that night and go and fuck with him. That's how deep this shit is, fellas. And go and fuck with a guy who does what makes her feel good, you know. And that's one of the main things, fellas, that cripple you guys when it comes to women. It's how you guys see them and the things they tell you or the things that you may have heard. You know what I'm saying? And you automatically form this kind of, you know what I'm saying? You automatically form this kind of judgmental, you know what I'm saying, like thing around her. Like you automatically look at her some way when you ain't supposed to be looking at her that way. And that right there takes the excitement and the thrill, the interest and everything on how she sees you. And you guys don't be understanding. Y'all be having these bitches gone, fellas. These bitches be liking you. They be digging you. But the shit that come out your mouth when they say certain things, the shit, the way you feel after they announce, you know what I'm saying, certain shit, or they feel they can talk to you about certain things, fellas, it fucks it all the way up because you show your true character. Thinking that she ain't supposed to say these things to me because I don't see her like that. And if I don't see her like that, these ain't the things she's supposed to have done in her past. You get what I'm saying? And that's where you get the dudes out here saying things like, no, bro. You out here, guys. You know, no, man. Not every woman. No, every woman ain't a hoe. Or no, not all women. Not all women the same, man. Or no, man. She a little different from the other women I used to have, man. You know, huh? You gonna run across that one that's gonna make you say those things and make you think those things. And especially if you the guy, and it also hit the guys that had a lot of women. And you got guys that had a lot of women, fellas out here. You got a lot of guys that had a lot of women out here that had sex with these women, like fucked a lot of women. But they fucked a lot of women either off what they can do for the bitches, their looks, that's there too. You know what I'm saying? Things of that sort. But they never fucked the bitch off of actually paying attention and fucked her off of their mouthpiece and the chick actually digging them and having interest in them because of who they are. They never fuck chicks off that, which embodies game. They never fuck chicks off the game. They fuck chicks off of just, you know what I'm saying, how the way they look, you know what I'm saying, or the nice car they drive. You know, they always loud and jewelry and boisterous and things of that sort. So you got women that like that. So you do got, you know what I'm saying, you got women love that shit. So you do got guys that fuck women off that. But then it's going to come around to where that test comes in. And it's going to be a bitch that you truly like. Can you really nab her? Can you really pull her in? Can you really will this bitch? Can you get her like that? And it's a chick that you truly like. A chick that you're going to see totally different than all the rest. And remember, you done fucked a lot of bitches. But you're going to see her totally different. That's real shit. Can you will her in? No, you can't. Because you're used to willing a man the way you used to will a man. You're not used to the actual way of willing a man, and that's off the nature of charisma. That's off the nature of the things you say to make her feel good, how she feel around you. That's game, fellas. It's not about your looks and, you know what I'm saying, the shit that you flash and things of that sort. And yes, that can get you to fucking women, fellas, but it's going to become a time to where none of that shit means nothing. And it's going to be a bitch that you like, and you're going to off the back judge this bitch. You're going to off the back see her some way different or not want to see her some way different. Then you're going to start becoming combative with the bitch, arguing with the bitch, thinking that you can argue a change in the bitch's past. It's not going to happen. It's there. That's what it is. On Pedro, let me see. It took me a minute to understand that we can't hate or be mad at her in the past. How the fuck are you supposed to know that y'all lives were going to cross paths? I mean, yeah, that's the basic way to see it, Pedro. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of guys don't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't know You know, they don't know the bitch. You just meet the bitch. You just met her off the back. She give, and typically fellas, typically. Not to say, because you do got those motherfuckers that didn't get the pussy and fall right in love fast off a conversation. The bitch start talking and open it up to them, and they, no, that ain't the way it is, baby. Damn, you done those things, man. Damn, man. Oh, you that type of chick, man. Damn, I don't know, man. How many dudes are you to have? I mean, just off conversation, they automatically judge. Then typically, it comes in when them guys get that pussy. When she whip that motherfucker on, they like her, and she whip it on them, suck them right, and fuck them the right way, nigga. Shit, nigga, shit. And she give off her. It's some good fucking, but it's basic to her, but it ain't her best. It's something probably the best for you, but to her it ain't her best. It's some basic shit. You know what I'm saying? She make that shit clap a certain time. She suck it up, lick a little ball, do a little something, and then and you like her, so it enhances the things. But she ain't done everything for you sexually, because she hid that to see who you are, to see if she can really bring all of this out sexually. And if she can bring all of her out sexually, fellas, and everything comes with her, gifts, cooperation, texting you, hey, what size you wear? Where you at? You at work? You need this power tree? Shit like that. You need to get some, I seen this table saw for, yeah. Shit like that. Everything will come out with her. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't going to release that right off back, fellas. And then when she peep the judging, ain't none of that coming out. She going to keep it to basic sex. She going to keep it to basic communication, because she can't go deep into things with you. Because how you see her, and how you see shit, how you see women, right? Think about that shit, fellas. Like, share, and subscribe. You have to PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat, membership, but show love to the show. Show love to the damn show, fellas. Y'all know what time it is. Get at me in the PayPal. Get at me on Rumble. Casey the Red Pill off the bunk on Rumble. And also hit that membership button. Let's make that happen. Trend Trader again. He said, to argue a change in her past. Yeah, he's like a sucker. How you gonna argue and debate a change in her past? You gonna, that ain't gonna happen. Like, it's like you playing tug of war with your feelings. You really want to go because it disgusts you, but that's also you want to stay because you into her, you like her, and you know what I'm saying. So it's like and that's when you get into being confused mode. You know what I'm saying. And then when she see that, she know you're a bitch. She know you're a woman. I mean, in fact, acting feminine. I mean, keeping it real. Not to call out your gender and say you are, because you are a male. You know what I'm saying. But you get what I'm saying. You acting like one, so she's gonna know this about you. Once you get in that confused role. It disgusts you. You don't like to hear this shit, but yet still you laying up with the bitch. That's how she looking at it. You don't like to hear it. When I told you this, you didn't like it, you instantly judge me and things like that. And bitches do this, fellas. They test with those things. They test with things that they know that's going to touch your feelings and see how you are. I'm telling you, man. And when they get to see how you are, fellas, they can't open up and bring everything out. Now it's too late. It's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen. And then that opens up doors for her to seek out someone, a man, a masculine man who's going to not be like you. You're going to be totally different. And that opens that up. That's where the cheating and shit comes in at, fellas. You know what I'm saying? And she's looking for, and she could see a guy and a dude that she thinks perceived as masculine. At least he's coming off like that. You know what I'm saying? While she got you and go and fuck with him. And then he could be just like you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta I'm gonna keep it all the way real. I'm kind of seeing somebody right now, and she's seeing you, right? I'm kind of seeing somebody right now while she got this guy here that she feel like he's different because of shit that he's saying. You know what I'm saying? She like, okay, I can fuck with him. And then he get off into, damn, man, what you mean? You got a boyfriend? Oh man, I thought we was gonna try to, I mean, I get it. I mean, I guess that's cool, man. So how long, what y'all doing? Is it something? Now he's starting to judge, you know what I'm saying? He's starting to do things. She's like, damn, I can't get it right. I can't get it. All these dudes are like this, you know what I'm saying? And they will do that, fellas. You know what I'm saying? And the guy that she meet, you know what I'm saying? He's a better simp, you know what I'm saying? Even though he's judgmental, just like the last guy. The last guy's over the hill judgmental. He's over the hill with the shit. This guy's just a little bit. She'll jump shit from him to him. to stay safe until she runs to that alpha. And when she runs to that alpha, keeping it real, fellas, she'll jump from him to him to stay safe because he's a little judgmental. He spends money, he do things, but then she's still looking for that motherfucker who's gonna be real, who that motherfucker who's gonna be blunt, that motherfucker who's gonna understand, that motherfucker who's not gonna be on no bullshit with her. That motherfucker who's gonna be like, oh, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Your pussy's my pussy when you in this motherfucking house, when you over with me or whatever. Okay, when you out there, when you do what you do, you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? You live your life, you do what you do. And she see that and she like, oh yeah, she gonna fuck with him while she got this beta here. And see how these things go, fellas? Women don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And not say all women jump shift and do these things, because you got some women that know that they got a judgmental guy. They know that he's like this and be like, oh, you know, okay. And they're so obsessed with being in control, and they know they can get their way like that, they'll keep him and fuck with him when they want to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? And say have sex with him when they want to have sex, but they'll be controlling the situation because they know how weak he is. Real shit, fellas. All this shit falls back with how you look at the bitch. Even on the first date, it falls in. She know how to, and she may not even kick you to the curb, but she know how to. I'm gonna keep him, but I know how to categorize him. You get what I'm saying? Pedro, let's be 100. It's usually the stepdads wish they could have changed their past with the kids. Trying to say 100. That's there too, bro. Yeah, you got stepdads that wish, you know what I'm saying, that they, hey man, you had a kid by this nigga, you gave him all of you, y'all been doing, you know, that type of shit. Yeah, they be judgmental and weird like that. Yeah, they like that. You know what I'm saying? And they think that way, and they instantly start hating the father and against him and all this shit. They don't even know the man. You know, these things are there, man. But, you know, a lot of time it could be just a guy just getting with a regular chick, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend type. He wants the relationship with her. He see her that way to where he wanted her to be his bitch or whatever. He wanted to go with. He wanted to be exclusive until they start talking about things. And she won't open up and talk about things to see how you are. You know what I'm saying? The only way she won't open up to talk about things to see how you are, fellas, she just automatically hides shit right off the back is if she's straight up manipulative, fellas, or if you automatically came off showing her what type of person you are without even conversation, you know, and then she'll know how to hide the shit from you. You know what I'm saying? It's either those two ways. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? Once I start talking and start communicating, she start opening up to it, then that's when she peeped the jealousy in you. She be, yeah, he's a judgmental, he's jealous, you know, he's one of this type of guy. I can't just, fuck that, fuck him. You get it? And real shit. But yeah, get up in here and holler at me, fellas. Get up here and holler at me. I'm about to get up out of this motherfucker, man. I gotta go make a run and shit real quick before I get back here and get this game going. Holler at me. Let me know what's on your mind, Pedro, Trend Trader, or whoever else is in here. Other than that, fellas, like, share, and subscribe. Once again, hit the PayPal, the cash, the super chat, the membership button. Show love to the show. Show love to the motherfucking show. You did. Get at me in the Patreon just as well. Also, hit me on the bottom of the screen, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Get at me in the Gmail. Get everything at the bottom of the screen. And my number's over there, too, fellas. The description below my about section. Go get at my number. Hit me on the number, fellas, and holler at me. Let me know what's on your mind. We can get shit popping. Other than that, fellas, I'm going to get ready. This game ready come on about like another 30 minutes. I'm ready to get prepared for that shit. And I'm about to be out. Much love. Salute. Until next time. Holla. I'm out this bitch.